What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaels Insights. Welcome. I welcome you in to the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful, you guys. You guys, like I always say, spirituality is such a beautiful thing. Spirituality is an amazing thing. It's something that you need to hold and grab onto, and we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it in the next couple of days. A lot of people have forgotten about God. A lot of people have forgotten about spirituality. They're transcending to this old. I wouldn't say old. They're transcending to this new modern spirituality it's people working with demons, working with entities, and you can choose who you work with, because when I became who I became, they did come to me and they were like, they were pulling me from both sides. I had God on one side and the angels on one side, and the devil and demons on the other side, and deities. They kept trying to get me to work with them, and God actually just stood back. He didn't force me. God didn't force me to choose him or the angels. God stood back and the angels stood back, and they just watched and let me just kind of do my own thing and figure it out. And eventually I did, but it was rough. I'll tell you right now, it was very, very rough. It was scary nights, scary, intense days, but it was definitely my choice, and I chose right. And I know I chose right because when I chose who to work with, every single window in my house lit up like literally like if a star just started shining inside every single window of my house, and it started getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And the way I know it was in a car was the fact that it literally, every single window of my house lit up with a white light, and it got so bright until it literally went, and it got really, really bright until the inside of my house literally looked like it was day. And it was like 3 a.m. at that time, because I was dealing with deity that kind of was trying to get me to work with them. And I was like, no, I'm not going to work with you because I don't know who you are, and on top of which you feel like you're not a good energy. And sure enough, she turned out to be the daughter of another deity and a certain demon that we all know. But anyways, you guys, again, thank you so much for everybody who watches me. Thank you so much for everybody who tunes in to watch Raphaels Insights. A little surprise for you guys, I might be doing a live today on my TikTok, and I might also go on my Instagram. So I'm gonna try my hardest. I don't have very much time, but I want to tell you that I've already talked to you guys of moving. I don't know if I have on here. It might have been on my other video. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna post it before this one. On that video, I'm gonna talk to you about, or I probably did talk to you about moving. I don't know, but I'm moving, you guys. And when I move and when I drive from one end of the United States to the other end of the United States, I'm going to be doing lives, because I'm literally going to be sitting in a car. My spouse doesn't let me drive because I'm a shitty driver, you guys. Excuse my language. I suck at driving. I'm accident prone. I've fallen asleep twice on the freeway, and that's how I know that something protects me, because I've fallen asleep twice on the freeway, and look at me. Didn't even get hurt. My car was completely destroyed, but I'm alive, you guys, and I know God and the angels. That was before I became all spiritual and special and whatnot. But yes, you guys, let's get started on this video. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for all the new people. And again, go down to the description below, click all my links, follow all my links, and don't miss out, because on each and every link I talk about, in each and every social media I talk about something different, or I tend to throw little things. Like right now I asked, what do you guys want to see me talk about? And definitely, like, a lot of people started writing like, oh, talk about this, and I take that into consideration too. I'm trying to make this video as special and good for you guys. But anyways, you guys, let's get started in the predictions. And again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share, follow, and follow all my social medias. And okay, you guys, let's get started with this YouTube video, because I'm going to continue ranting, because you already know I like to rant. Anyways, let's go. So you see that I'm not in my usual filming spot. Again, I'm moving, so I'm kind of like in this middle of like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to film? I kind of wasn't going to film, and then I had this like really strong vision that I have to tell you, and they told me I have to tell you things to be prepared. But first of all, let's start with the cards that are going to be ruling. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is one of the cards that's going to be ruling. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Judgment. Even though this doesn't look like the card that I always show you, it is the same card, and it's the same meaning. And then you have Death. Yes, you guys, sadly, these two cards are ruling very, very strong and powerful this month and next month. And honestly, from here on out, to tell you the truth, it's gonna the energy is shifting from COVID to a different thing. And when I say it's shifting to COVID to a different thing, it's not a good thing. COVID ends. Yes, COVID is coming to an end. There's going to be multiple countries that are going to take out the vaccine. So by December, California is completely like out of the. I wouldn't say December. Let's give it all the way till like January, February. By January, February, definitely by next year, we're already out of this. We're gonna start coming out of this by the end of the year. We're already gonna be fine. The only thing is when I say it's shifting to a different energy, it's not a good thing, you guys. And it's not a good thing because these two cards are still gonna continue ruling. No longer with COVID-19. No longer COVID-19 is gonna be ruling this year. We're shifting to a different thing. Remember, I told you, and I've been talking to you about it since the beginning of this year, that I was seeing a war, that I was seeing, and that the way we started the year, we started with a war scare. What does that mean? It means that war scare that we had, that was just a little sign. Because the way something starts, and let's put it into like the whole year, right? The way the year started, that's the way it's gonna end. The way a month starts, that's the way it's gonna end. The way a month ends, that's the way it sets up the energy for the following month. It's really complicated to explain, but when the angels have explained it to me, I don't know why, but I just understand it, and it's just like, whoa, okay. But yes, you guys, these two cards, not a good thing that they're ruling together. Okay, so let's see. I want to talk to you about something. I'm sorry. It's really hard and it's really like intense because last night, like I already knew there's more coming. That attack that happened, and I say it's an attack because even though it was a firework building, I'll tell you right now that was provoked. That was not a secret. That was not something that and I think common sense, you guys, look at how much it blew up. It blew up like if it was an intense bomb. It blew up like if it was a bomb. And what does that say? It is a bomb. They use the fireworks. Definitely what I see is that they use the fireworks as a distraction and to get people to stay still instead of running. They use the fireworks as kind of like a focal point for everybody to like tune into that and like stay staring at it. And they also used it as almost like to kind of be sneaky, and people think that it's that. But in the next couple of days, I honestly see that they're going to be saying like that this was actually something that was provoked. And even if they don't, I'll tell you right now, it was provoked. It was provoked. It was provoked. It was provoked. And it's not the only one. Now I want to bring you back to something that I talked to you a while back. Remember that explosion in LA? And it's funny because again, what did they say about that building where this explosion happened? It's another building that nobody touched, that it was a storage or something that nobody had been into for months. I think it was years. I don't remember exactly. I didn't really look into it. I just heard it and I was like, you know what? I heard it on my my phone's news because I tend to like watch a lot of things on my phone. And I heard it on there and I was like, that reminds me, LA. Los Angeles had a building that exploded, but you know what? That was another terrorist attack. That was a terrorist attack as well. That attack right there was similar to the same one. And if you pay attention, it's been happening in every single country. It happened in China. I think it happened in India. And now it happened over there where we're at, right? Where this thing happened, where this explosion happened. Which I'm praying for every single one of you guys, and I'm sorry that you guys have to go through this, and you guys had to go through this. But I'm telling you right now. Again, I want to remind you that I also feel danger for New York. And remember, I said I see something repeating similar to 9/11. You guys, don't take this stuff lightly. This stuff is very serious. It's very, very intense. Why do I go to that? Today I had a dream. I had a dream that and this was, I had already had the vision yesterday, but today they showed it to me in a way that it was like, oh my God, this is intense. So today I woke up and the way I woke up is I was dreaming and I was running because I knew there was a bomb, and I said there's gonna be more explosions. I was running and running and running and running and running, and I ran into a building and I ran into like, I guess this room where I was staying. You could say my barracks room or something, and I tried I grabbed my phone charger and I tried to grab everything, and when I turned around and I looked at the window, there was already a bomb falling, and the bomb was falling. It hit. And you guys, when I tell you that I felt the pain, that I felt the blast, and that I flew back and I hit a wall, and then like I felt like my skin being ripped apart, like I felt it, you guys. And this is why I kind of was aside from that, I had already, remember I told you I was feeling like depressed, sad, and I was feeling like something really, really terrible is gonna happen. And I said, I've been feeling depressed, and this depression is in mine. I've been feeling the sadness of something really bad that's gonna happen, something really horrible. So when I felt that, and I felt the pain, I'm so sorry that people had to go through that, because I felt it, you guys. I felt my skin ripping apart. I felt the pressure on my body, and when it ripped apart, I woke up, and it was like, oh, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. And the reason I tell you this is because in the next couple of days, I see another explosion. And the next couple of, whether it's this next couple of days, next couple of weeks, or next month, there's gonna be more explosions. This was not the only one. The reason I bring you to that focal point is because I do see a war. Remember, I told you in my last video that the angels have told me in April 2021 we're gonna be in a war, and this is how it starts, you guys. Remember, I said, I've said it many times, and I know that my older videos I'm not as confident as I am now, because again, you guys, I haven't been doing this for a long time. I've just kind of been like doing this like every little chance I get, and I was really nervous. I'm gonna be very honest. I was really nervous. I was really scared that my predictions were gonna come true. The angels were pushing me. God was pushing me that I had to do this, but here I was like really scared that my predictions were gonna come true. And now you see that I'm more confident. I could just tell you, boom, 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 and yeah, you guys, definitely take all the precautions. If you see something weird, get away from it as soon as possible, because there's more explosions coming in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, next month. Again, this month is really horrible, but September's even worse. So definitely, you guys, keep that in mind. So another thing that I want to talk to you about is and before I go to that, again, let me finish off what I wanted to say. Again, this card right here tells me that was sent. This card right here says that whatever happened with Beirut, that was no accident. This is the main card that tells me that, by the way. And I do see retaliation. I do see someone attacking back, or more explosions in that same country, but them as well returning it. You guys, I see explosions everywhere. I see explosions in the US. I see explosions in Lebanon. I see explosions in Israel. I see explosions everywhere, you guys. There's something that's going to spark up, and I see China involved too, and Russia. Again, I've been telling you guys, China, Russia, and I see a lot of things going on. So definitely don't take this lightly. We need to start praying, because why do I say start praying? Because when the negative energies rise so high up, what does that mean? It means that it's going to be causing accidents. It's going to be causing disastrous accidents. This right here tells you that there's going to be a plane falling with important people. So again, it's because of the negative energies. The accidents are going to continue. Remember I told you at the same time that that all those explosions that were happening, they were just signs. They're just signs. And what did I tell you about the hurricanes? What did I tell you about the earthquakes? There's signs that there's something stronger coming. And those explosions, what did it lead up to? This intense explosion. Remember that, you guys. It's no joke, and it's not funny, and it's not easy to see this stuff. You guys, I was so depressed the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks. I was actually depressed the whole month of July, and it wasn't my depression. I know, and someone told me that it was okay that for me to be depressed and all this, but I know it's not me, you guys. It's hard to understand me, but that was not my depression. I was feeling the sadness that we were all going to be feeling in this month, and it's tough, you guys, seeing death, seeing everything that I'm seeing, and some of the stuff that I hold back from you guys. It's because of my job, and I don't want to get in trouble. Definitely, you guys. But let's shift gears again with COVID-19. COVID-19, definitely, I see it coming to an end. COVID-19, in the next few months, I would say in October, because I keep getting the vision of October. We've already, every single country, or multiple countries, have already taken out a vaccine. September for us, and then Russia's going to take one out as well. There's going to be, if Russia takes one out, I think it's going to be either like the ending of August or the beginning of September. For us, I think it would be more like in the middle of September to the end of September. But by October, I see many vaccines, you guys, many vaccines. Why? Because we're shifting gears. We're leaving the COVID-19 behind, but what are we shifting to? And as much as I don't want to say it, is a war. We're shifting to a war. World War III. Remember I told you in the beginning of the year that World War III was in my vision since 2018. World War III, and again, the way we started a year, that was just a sign. Remember the signs. Signs are everywhere. That was just a sign. And yes, you guys, so COVID-19 is coming to an end. Texas. So Texas, I do see the death card being very, very intense. Again, right now, we haven't even hit the bottom. Let's say we haven't even hit rock bottom yet. Rock bottom, what it is it's so many people pretty much dead. So the virus just completely consumed the entire United States, entire continents, it's just rock bottom is just really intense. And I tell you right now that you need to take care of yourself, because, and not just in Texas, that's also Illinois and every other place, right? Take care of yourself, because right now the virus is in the air so much that it's going to be so easy. As soon as you don't take precautions, you're going to get sick. And that's what follows September. September is going to be really, really intense with sickness. September, so we're going to hit that rock bottom, but at the same time, that's when we lift up. That's when we come out of this horrible time. That's when we come out of this disgusting year. And this year has been very horrible. And I tell you right now, it's going to continue. And I'm sorry to say, but for Texas, somebody asked me if Texas was going to get worse. I do see Texas getting worse. I do see Texas getting worse, but everywhere's going to get worse. Not just Texas. Florida's going to get worse. Every single state that's really, really bad, it's just going to get worse. And again, we're going to hit rock bottom, because the whole United States is going to completely be consumed by this virus. And then we're going to lift up. But not just the United States, it's all the other countries as well, where they're going to be all consumed. It's going to be the world consumed with this virus. In the next couple of weeks, we're gonna see it just spark up like never before. Like almost like we're gonna kind of be thinking like, well, how the heck did we go from like controlling it to all of a sudden everyone has it? And that's what's gonna happen, you guys. So definitely don't be I don't want to say dumb, but don't take your precautions, you guys. Take your precautions to not get sick. Ellen, her show, I definitely see it coming to an end. I definitely don't see her continuing, and I definitely don't see her being able to pick herself up from this toxic energy. Another thing that I do say is that, because I see her being, you guys, December, there's going to be a lot of famous people that get arrested. There's going to be a lot of famous people that are in prison due to the Jeffrey Epstein thing. Famous people are going to fall, not just political people. That Jeffrey Epstein thing, it continues, and it continues to hit everybody very, very hard. This is the year of the judgment. The door has been opened. The angels, you see this door? The angels are all out here. They're trying to help. Right now there's a lot of chaos, so it's so hard for them to help so many people, but they have been helping those who have been deserving, and they've been judging a lot of people. The angels of justice and the judgment, they're here. And somebody made fun of my video that I put about the trumpets ringing. You guys, whether you think that was the trumpet or not, I'll tell you right now, that was the trumpets of the judgment. There's a third one that's going to ring. There's another one that will be heard, and that's going to continue. There's another one, because we're just going to move to the next state of the judgment. The judgment continues with hurricanes, volcanoes, earthquakes. We're going to see volcanoes erupt in the next few days, next few weeks. So this month is definitely the month of hurricanes and earthquakes and volcanoes. Earthquakes for California, yes, there is a strong one coming. Haven't been feeling it lately, and I don't like when I don't feel energy, because that means it's retreating to collect itself, and then it's going to explode again. I haven't been feeling any earthquakes lately, and that scares me, because when I don't feel them, it's going to hit me hard. And you guys, when I tell you it hits me hard, it hits me hard. And the reason I say it hits me hard is because, you guys, my head starts hurting, my eyes are throbbing, I feel like I'm getting sick. I feel basically like I have COVID-19, but it's not that. It's just the energy that there's going to be earthquakes. And yes, California, you're going to have a really intense earthquake. Do I see death? I don't see that much death. I just see a lot of fear, and I see a lot of movement of energy. But yes. So, with the earthquakes, it's gonna be pretty much everywhere. Asia, don't be fooled. And I keep telling you, and I know that it hasn't came true, but remember, I also talked about explosions, and I also talked about, what else did I talk about that kind of was delayed? I talked about some stuff that I've talked about in the beginning: a war, explosions. I talked about there being terrorist attacks, and they hadn't happened, but look at what just happened. Even though I might be wrong during the timing, and because that's why I never say timing, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a pro. I'm still learning. I just had a revelation when I was 22, and I'm 25 now, and I'm barely like starting to come out of my shell that God wants me to be in this platform. And I'm very honest with you guys. I'm not a pro. I'm gifted, and I'm really good at what I do, and I don't understand. To be honest, I don't understand why I was chosen or why it's me. Like, I know God has told me who I am, and I know that I came here with a mission, but it's scary because I still, like, I always think, why me? Like, why me? But yes, you guys, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to read my laptop that I wrote like little things. So the end of this year, you guys, I don't want to be messed up. I don't want to wish this upon nobody. The end of this year, I see us ending in war. By next year, we're going to be in a war, and these explosions, these bombings, they're going to continue, and it's going to hit different countries. I see an explosion, a huge explosion happening for the United States, and please, you guys, take all the precautions. Not just the United States. I see one for China. I see one for I see one for Lebanon, and I also see Israel. I see so many places, you guys, so many places. Explosions everywhere. What does that mean? It means that we're starting a war. The last thing I want to talk to you about is going to be about immigration, Mexico. You guys, lately I've been having a really intense vision about the border wall being abolished, about changes for immigration. I see thousands and thousands of immigrants being able to come to the United States very easy. I see them changing the laws of immigration. Again, if there's change coming in immigration, and we already know that the current person in charge does not like immigrants, what does that tell you? That he will not win. That protection that he has been removed, and he does not win no more. He doesn't win anymore, and there's an assassination that's going to happen, and that's yet to happen, and it will happen, you guys. This isn't a prediction that might happen. There's an assassination that will happen. It's gonna be a world leader. It's gonna be a dictator. It's gonna be a governmental person. It's gonna be a person of power. And definitely the deaths with famous people are gonna continue as well. But somebody asked me, how's the rest of the year gonna go? We end in war, yes, and then September, let me talk to you about every single month. September, it's gonna get even worse. If you think this month is bad, it's gonna get worse next month. October, more people lose their jobs. There's definitely more companies that are gonna be losing their jobs. November, there's change. It's the 11th month. It's the month of the angels, the month of heaven. The doors are open, so that means there's a lot of change coming in November. And then December, a lot of famous people are already arrested. A lot of political people are arrested that are tied in with Jeffrey Epstein, that are tied in with a bunch of different things. There's a lot of betrayals. There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Tensions between countries are just going to continue to knock, you guys. They're going to continue knocking. So definitely, you guys, stay aware of everything that's going to happen. Strong earthquakes in the next couple of weeks, strong hurricanes, and this month we're probably going to have a 3 or 4 category hurricane, whether it's in the Pacific or the Atlantic. Definitely, it's coming, you guys. But that's not the worst one. The worst one is going to be the one for next month. Next month we're going to be having up to a category 6 or a category 6, something that we've never seen before, an even stronger hurricane. But not only that, this month we're going to see everything. This month we're going to see tornadoes, fires. Intense fires are still going to continue, and there's a new fire that's going to start that's going to be even more intense. Intense fires, floods, there's going to be hurricanes, there's going to be just intense natural disasters, intense earthquakes all over the world again. Asia, we're still missing that tsunami. Again, that hasn't happened yet, but it will happen. It's going to be really brutal. So please take all the precautions. If you're not prepared for a tsunami, if you're not prepared for whatever precaution you need to take, September, if it doesn't happen in August, it will happen in September. September is another one of the worst months, and it comes even worse than August, and it will mark history again. So you guys, please stay aware of everything that I tell you. Take all the precautions. Don't take these predictions lightly, because you've already seen that my predictions come true. And even though, like I said, I'm not a pro, I wasn't like this my entire life. kind of got chosen. I had this revelation. All of a sudden, I'm very special, and I have many gifts. This isn't my only one. The visions. I have many gifts. But when it comes to
Holy shit, how the fuck are you, Paul?
So with everything that we've talked about so far, it's still going to continue really intense. I still see that really famous person that's loved like Kobe Bryant again passing away. I see a lot of death still when it comes to famous people, but on top of which, it's just this year's just gonna continue really intense. And again, there's gonna be plane crashes, there's gonna be accidents, there's gonna be aircrafts falling in the next couple of days as well. Accidents, destruction, chaos is gonna continue, you guys. So please, you gotta pray to raise those negative vibrations right back up to the beautiful divine vibrations. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Again, you guys, I think I've already said it in my other video. I have my store. My store is coming soon. Merch, you guys. Merch is coming, and I'm really excited to put out what I've created. And I've already been. I'm waiting for my stuff to get here so I can show you. I'm not sure if it's gonna get here. If anything, I'll show you my phone case. My phone case. I'm really excited to show it to you. It's really cool. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Definitely go down to the description below, click all my links, and follow every single social media that I have. On top of which, you guys share, you guys. This is such a beautiful thing that I know I talk about a lot of like scary things, but this year is just going to continue really scary. Next year is going to be ruled by the card of the world, which means the entire world is going to be going through some things. I see the entire world knocking down every single government. I see people being really pissed off, and I see war. I definitely see a world war next year. So definitely, you guys, what happened in Lebanon was not an accident, and the explosions are going to continue again. US, the United States, I definitely see an explosion like Lebanon coming to us too. So definitely be careful, you guys. But thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I apologize for all the talking in the background. Soon I'll be having my own space. Soon I'll be having my own space, and I'm kind of excited for that. I'm going to invest into a camera. I'm going to invest in so many different things, you guys. And again, thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you so much for supporting me. And you guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Again, you guys, definitely take all the precautions you can, and just put yourself in God's hands. God's is definitely going to protect you. God is definitely going to keep you safe. If you trust and you say, I put myself in God's hands, He will protect you. The angels will protect you. Again, they work with free will. If you don't allow them, they can't help you. But again, you guys, thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights, and I'll see you next time.